Hello Scorpio, welcome to your reading for April. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright Scorpio, any interaction with this video, if it does indeed resonate, will be appreciated, because not only will it help my channel grow, it's going to add your energy to the collective pool and just make it easier for me to read for everybody just a little bit better. Alright, we're going to be doing a Celtic cross with clarifiers, and towards the end of the reading I will be pulling a few charms and oracle cards for you, so make sure you stick around for that. I am primarily a love reader, so that is what I'm going to focus on. Beautiful. Queen of Cups starting your reading. This is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What is crossing the Queen of Cups? The Ten of Pentacles. Culmination and satisfaction. For some of you, I feel like you're having trouble finding an authentic significant other, an authentic partner. Someone who you can be vulnerable with, someone you can keep your heart open with, someone you can build roots with, someone you can settle down with. In your subconscious mind, we have the Knight of Cups. You're waiting for this offer. Some of you may already have a person in mind. It's possible. And while you have a lot of love for this person, some of you may not be able to see a future with them because, well, that template hasn't been introduced in your relationship. Does that make sense? In the recent past, we have the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm also getting, for a very small number of you, it's not going to resonate for everybody. The person you could be in love with could be in, well, another situation. Could be married or could be with somebody else. It is possible. In the past, with the Page of Pentacles, you were learning something. I feel like you were curious. You were curious about something or someone. Again, I will need clarifiers for this. What's in your conscious mind? The Ten of Swords, karmic lessons and only upwards. Something came to an end. Immediate future, fortitude or strength, courage. Your patience was tested, your strength was tested through this, and I feel like you're coming out of it beautifully. You're showing up as the Eight of Wands. Some of you could be traveling, it is possible. Some of you may have this burning need to communicate something. Again, we will clarify. External influence that you may or may not be aware of, the Five of Wands. I suddenly got, again, this is not going to resonate for all of you. For those of you who are dealing with somebody who are in another situation, it's not going so well. There are frustrations and opposition and conflict in that situation, because this is external to you, you see. Alright, hopes and fears, the Three of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm feeling like, for some of you, it's possible that you work with this person and you don't want to jeopardize that. For some of you, you could have common friends. You don't want to jeopardize that. So you're just trying to, well, collaborate, keep your cool and keep the feelings at bay. And for some of you, you're just hoping to maintain a friendship regardless. What is in the potential outcome? The Chariot, Cancer energy, direction and willpower. I feel like this is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you're feeling scattered and you're feeling like you don't know which way to go, you will be guided. You will know exactly what your destination is. And we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Whoever it is you are thinking about during this reading, the love you have for them is matched. They have the same intensity of love for you. They're just keeping quiet about it. No gender in tarot, just take the energy with you. Why is the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here, the Hermit? This could be a no contact situation. It's possible that you're not communicating, or you're just by your lonesomes, you're just in solitude, healing. The Two of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, this was definitely a decision that this person had to make between two people. Four of Swords and the Death card with the Queen of Pentacles. I get one more, the Six of Wands. For some of you, you may feel like you weren't seen, right? That you weren't prioritized. It's not like you weren't prioritized because the person didn't want to prioritize you. For some of you, I feel like this person had other responsibilities, not priorities, but responsibilities that they had to uphold. So it's almost like you were pushed backstage. The Nine of Cups. But you are a wish fulfilled for this person. You can't make this up. For some of you, I feel like the way you care and nurture this person, care for and nurture this person, that energy is irreplaceable, no matter who they're with. For some of you, this person is just single. They're not with anybody else. Just take the bits of the story that suit your life. Why is the Knight of Cups in your subconscious mind? The Five of Swords. I'm going to call you out here a little bit. For some of you, I'm feeling you want this person to communicate even for just a second. Even if it doesn't lead to anything, you just want to hear from them. That is short-sightedness. There's a blockage here with the Seven of Wands. With the Chariot and the Strength card, this wants to move forward, but there is a blockage. The Ten of Swords. It's because lessons haven't been learned, my friend. You have the Ten of Swords twice. Till you have this fuel to add to your chariot, you will need to heal. That healing is going to become your fuel. Karmic lessons. If this is a soulmate or a twin flame connection for you, then the other situation, whether this could even honestly be you, reverse the roles if you need to. It's possible you're the one who's in a committed relationship, you're married or whatever, right? There's some kind of karma that you have carried forward into this lifetime that needs to be healed before you can move full steam ahead. The Chariot showing up twice. It doesn't want to go away. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Cancerian or have it heavily in your chart. Why was the Page of Pentacles in the recent past? We have the Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the World. The Nine of Pentacles. You did a lot of work on yourself is what I'm getting. We have the Tower with the Emperor. And I'm also getting that you let your guard down with this person. You let this person in. And they came in out of the blue. You weren't even expecting it. Some of you may have even met this person while you were traveling. And with the World card, it's possible they live at a distance. And for some of you, this person could be younger. Or there could be just an age difference. You could be younger. But you weren't looking. You weren't looking for this person. They came out of nowhere. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Hierophant. Ascension. Spirituality. Higher commitment. Learning something. And again, if some of you are dealing with someone who's with somebody else, it is not doing so hot. Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. The Page of Wands. It's almost like you feel like a child with this person. You feel free with this person. But whoever it is who is in that committed relationship, they are carrying a weight that they cannot release just yet. They want to match that frequency of the Page of Wands, of being curious and flirtatious and adventurous and wanting to travel and go on dates or whatever. But that karma is holding them back. This is not everyone's reading, for sure. I anyways don't get too many viewers, so I don't know who this is going to resonate with, but I'm sticking to it because it's right in front of me. Why is the Strength card here? Leo energy, the High Priestess, Pisces energy. You need to strengthen your intuition. You need to start trusting your gut and start operating from a higher plane. Start listening to your higher self, right? That's all woo-woo witchy magic, but as a Scorpio, you will understand that, because if anyone can take a deep dive into one's psyche, it is you. Pluto, your ruler, has entered Aquarius. It has changed signs after 20 years. So if there was ever a time to shake things up a little bit, it is now. I feel like the Four of Cups. For some of you, you need to just abstain from alcohol. I'm just putting it out there. I got that suddenly for some of you. And then we have the Hanged Man again with the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you need to start drawing energetic boundaries around yourselves, Scorpio, because there are energy vampires around you who are leaving you drained, who are sapping you of that strength, of that courage. If any of you are into crystals, use bronzite to protect your energy. Alright, Eight of Wands. Why is this here? The Six of Pentacles. You're wanting to balance the scales. The Seven of Swords. The Magician. For some of you, I'm getting, you don't want any kind of strife. You don't want any discomfort, right? You just want things to be civil for now. You're trying to communicate that. For some of you, that could mean brushing things under the rug, not addressing them because it isn't time. But with the Magician, I feel like you are manifesting some kind of communication here. The Queen of Swords. And I got another side note. Some of you are manifesting communication so you can just tell this person to F off because you've been hurt. For some of you, it's possible that this person just kept like breadcrumbing you, right? The Six of Pentacles can be breadcrumbs. And they kept pulling you along for the ride without any serious commitment. This reading is all over the place. I feel like there's a lot of little stories everywhere. Why is the Five of Wands here in your external environment? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of bickering happening. For some of you, if this person is with someone else, they know about you. Seven of Cups, Judgment. And they know that that passion is still there. That urge to reach out is still there. And there's a lot of conflict happening. This is a very unusual reading for me. This is not the template I usually follow. Yeah, they know the love is still there. For the others, I feel like regardless of the fights and the conflict and all of that, this person has a lot of love for you, but it's taking them a little bit to come in because there's a lot that they're dealing with. Again, there's a lot of love here, King of Cups. It's that swan gliding on the lake. You feel like it's very unassuming, not doing much, but you don't know how fast the feet are moving. This person has a lot of feelings for you, very deep feelings. Why is the Three of Pentacles here in the Hopes and Fears? The Queen of Cups. While you may be ready to be friends with this person, I don't think you ever can be. King to the Queen of Cups again. You have a lot of love for this person. But with the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like something is changing here, and soon. The universe has a hand in this, and the universe hates a stalemate. This is a stalemate situation for me. That's when it causes tower moments, and not all tower moments are bad, right? Tower moments can be surprises. So there could be a surprise coming in that's going to change things for you. Why is the Chariot here, the Seven of Cups? Really wish that hadn't shown up. The Queen of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. You're doing too much, Scorpio. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Temperance. You're doing too much. Your energy is scattered in way too many different directions, where the only thing you need to do is literally rein yourself in. Protect your peace, right? Remember I said there could be energy vampires around you. What is the Queen of Pentacles archetype? It's someone who puts her oxygen mask on before helping other people. You are absorbing too many people's frequencies. And I suddenly got, for some of you, you may be following the wrong people on social media. People who are bringing your spirit down. It is possible. You are doing too much. It's like that chariot wants to move forward, but you've put 10 wands on that chariot. It's so heavy the horses can't move. Some of you literally just want to move homes, right? You want to move countries, but you're carrying that baggage forward. What's the point? It's like, so this is personal to me. Whenever I'm really depressed or upset, the first thing I want to do is get out of my city, right? I go to the hills or whatever. And a friend of mine said something very profound to me. She said, you are carrying your body forward to another place, to another energy field, right? But in that body, you're also carrying your baggage. You're going to be miserable there as well. Till you deal with whatever it is that's bothering you, no matter which longitude or latitude you're at, you're still going to be depressed. And lo and behold, when I moved or didn't move, when I traveled to the mountains, I was still depressed because I hadn't worked on what was bothering me. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like you're just wanting to distract yourself instead of dealing with whatever this is. There has to be self-care involved, and you need to rein in your energy regardless of what this person is doing, Scorpio. They do have love for you. There's not a single doubt in my mind about that, but they're dealing with a lot too. You both need a little bit of space to process whatever this is. If you are dealing with someone who's in a committed relationship, well, I'm not saying wait for them to break up with the other person or whatever, because that can be very toxic. But give each other room to breathe. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups kept showing up again and again. The love is not going to be lost, I can promise you that. And again, this is just a 1 month energy update. It's not the rest of your life or the rest of your relationship. Practice gratitude, last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture, right? Instead of focusing on what's wrong, focus on what's right. Focus on what you have. Let your fears dissolve. Full moon in Cancer. Every time you wake up in the morning, when you take those first few steps to the bathroom or wherever, every step you take, say a thank you. Thank you for everything that you're blessed with. When you're stirring your coffee in the morning, put a little thank you in that coffee so that you're drinking that gratitude. Okay? Just a few rituals that I do personally that might help you. We have wombat spirit, be at home. Yeah, some of you are wanting to like, oh, I need to get out of here. I'm miserable. But sometimes home and solitude is what can actually heal you. Your family, your friends, people who love you. Don't run away from them, you know. We have coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. This is a detour, but again, I feel like it's a detour for a reason. This has been orchestrated to teach you something. Don't run away from yourself, Scorpio, no matter how difficult this is for you. Again, I don't know whose reading this is. It could just be like one person who watches, but if I've helped you, I've done my job. All right. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Was not expecting so many. We have faith and imagine. Again, that's literally what I saw at the bottom of the deck. Divine detours, right? With imagine, I feel like your manifestation powers need to be on point. I don't want you manifesting from a place of lack, right? Because then you attract lack. Imagine the life that you want. And imagine that you're already living it. Act as if, right? We have Aries and we have Leo. So you could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo, or you could have one of these signs in your chart. We have the tree of life, setting down those roots which are very important to you. And I feel like you will get your turn. I promise you that. There will come a time where the seeds that are being given to you are viable enough to be planted. And they will turn into that beautiful oak that will, well, shade you for the rest of your life. Divine timing. Trust the process. We have protected. Trust the process. You're protected. You can't make this up. You are protected, my friend. And we have the letters A and J. These could be your initials. They could be the initials of the person you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. But I suddenly got Backstreet Boys. They're coming to my city. They're coming to my city soon. And I am beyond excited. I grew up listening to the Backstreet Boys, and one of the members' names is AJ. So maybe some of you just need to listen to Backstreet Boys and dance a little bit. But there we have it. That was it, Scorpio. Slightly weird reading. Weird for me. But let me know if this resonated. And I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.